Taylormade Stealth UDi iron or the DHY. Which one would you go for and why? Should we check them out? UDi is the Tour inspired, and you can see that from the looks. You don't really see much of the back of the club, out of the back, medium to top line, not that much offset. When you go to the DHY in the Stealth, you're getting very similar in its look, so styling, colorways, grips, everything. But you definitely see a lot of the club out the back and maybe a little bit more offset, maybe not. You'd have to check their measurements. It looks a fraction more, but often that's to do with the overall shaping of the club, to be fair. So both of these clubs are really kind of hybrid replacements, long iron replacements, getting close to your freewood depending on what loft you go for. And you can definitely see the difference in those appearance of the two. So the UDi not only looks slightly different, so as in it looks more like a player's iron, less friendly. I would say it sounds a little bit more Tour inspired as well. Like they're both hollow bodies, they're saying. They're both revolutionary designs in their hollow bodies compared to previous models. But this one definitely has a slightly kind of more players kind of feel, so less clicky. Where DHY, obviously with its much chunkier look, also has, I feel, that more hollow body sound. It has more, it's so much more touching a hybrid, yet it is still an iron, where the UDi is, it's an iron, it's nowhere near a hybrid. So when it comes to gameability for me, and I think for lots of people, this one I'm going to be feeling more confident hitting off the tee. Hitting it on a downslope, on the fairway, out of semi-rough, medium to okay lies because of the low profile design and all the help. Where I think UDi, you're going to have to be right on the money with this one. Like you're going to need decent lies for this to be launching. But it does have to be said, I think UDi feels fantastic compared out of the two. Like if you really want it to blend a bit more with its feel, this one's going to be closer. This is a 2-iron NASA free, so we are seeing different launches, but again, with the chunkier one, I feel like I could do more, get it up in the air a bit more, no problem keeping it down. This one's going to be staying flatter even in equivalent lofts, and I might struggle to get it in the air on times where I need to. Downhill lies out of semi-rough, those kind of ideas. Both packed with tech, so we've got the through slot speed pocket at the bottom. They've both got inverted cone technology. They're trying to keep the face nice and flexible. They're both hollow body as well, like I said at the start. So they're very kind of packed, tailor-made with tech. DHY is going to appeal to a much wider group of players, but if you want the more playing, blending with your iron set, kind of driving iron, not too big and chunky, it's going to be UDi. UDi is pretty. DHY, I would argue, is slightly ugly. Performance-wise, DHY all day long for me. I could game that. Great club for the sounds, the feels, the performance. Just some people might think it looks a bit funny with the rounded back. I think UDi, most people will aspire to it. If you can actually game it or not is a more serious question you might need to ask yourself. If you want friendly, I'd be going this way all day long.